Hello and welcome to 2 Minute Watch Reviews. We have a Tag Heuer Aquaracer today. This is the 43mm version. I think they are mostly all 43mm nowadays. This is not the latest generation, which has the more wave style pattern on the dial, but it has still that kind of horizontal teak pattern. But it is still newer than a lot of the iterations you see online. The slightly newer versions have a circular magnifying glass rather than square, and it's at the 6 o'clock date rather than the 3 o'clock here. So there is a bit of variation. So these are Tag Heuer. The brand is so famous and often synonymous with the F1 model. But the Aquaracer is actually, really nice. Often at the priced around probably the £3,000 mark here in the UK, so probably play at equivalent to the Tudor Black Bay 58 line, but aesthetically speaking it's a bit closer to the Omega Seamaster, the one with the ceramic dial, and also the Rolex Submariner as well. And I think they get a lot of, I guess, the criticism in that they're kind of mass produced. This uses the caliber 5 movement, which is a 38-hour power reserve 4 Hz movement based on the ETA 2824 or Solita equivalent. So I think for this price range, people are expecting an in-house movement in the same way Tudor does or Omega does. But it is lower price than those watches, apart from the Tudor. So I think if you're looking at a Tudor as a competitor, I guess people can say, that's not, the quote-unquote value for money isn't quite there. But a lot of people get Tag kind of want more of that Submariner aesthetic, sporty. It does have kind of that hexagonal. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, more of an octagonal then. Yeah, octagonal kind of movement. Although actually it does have 5, isn't it? No, it's 4. Okay, yeah. 5. Octagonal. Mid-decagon. Actually, probably to count it out. But what you're kind of paying for is the features there. So if you look at that against the light, that finishing is a step above, your Seikos, for example. I think at this price range, you've got the beautiful dial with those patterns. Even you can see on this generation the indices are not your usual circular shape. Bracelet itself. This is far above your kind of Seiko quality, so you are moving on to that luxury range with obviously a milled clasp outside and the logo and the stamped logo there. So and you have the back, nice little diver impression at the back. So I think again, if you're looking at a Tag Heuer, you get the instantly recognizable brand. Probably more people know what Tag Heuer is than a Tudor anyway. Sporty aesthetic. I think I'd probably put that fits most kind of tastes and preferences. It kind of works. The build quality is there. The brand recognition is there. Is it the most value for money in terms of if you're a watch aficionado and you're looking at movements, in-house movements, and you're looking at this is probably the same inside as a Christopher Ward. You can get that on perhaps a C60 Trident for under £1,000, and this costs 3 times as much, maybe 4 times as much even at retail price comparisons. But obviously that's where the brand comes in. Probably slightly heftier build, probably slightly nicer finishes and touches. So it's not a bad watch. It's just a bit overpriced, but I think on the used market you can get it to something a bit more reasonable. So this is the first one I've actually held in the hand, and I think again at retail prices, no, but if you can get one reasonably priced on a second-hand market, I think it's worth seeing, and worth kind of checking out. Thanks for watching.